I read a book recently by Sam Harris called Free Will. I don't know if you've heard it or not.
Oh, yeah.
But it's an amazing book. It really kind of disturbed me as a neuroscientist myself also, because it talks about the idea of when our minds make a decision, or we make a decision, our minds make the decision before we are conscientious also of that decision by a few seconds. So meaning when I decided to come here and make the question, my mind made the decision before I made the decision myself. Which
Your
means
brain had made the decision.
Exactly, the brain, exactly.
Yeah.
So the brain, so basically we have no free will at all,
Yeah.
according to Sam Harris, or according to the neuroscience nowadays. So how would you approach that? That means even if I, want to be doubting something, or want to be faithful, or want to be whatever, it's not me.
No.
It's my brain making the decision before even I can make anything about it, or I can even decide to do anything about it.
I don't buy it, but it's actually very interesting, and it's one of the big debates in science at the moment. The whole nature of consciousness, and whether the mind is the brain, and it certainly is coactive with the brain, but I do not buy it, because I think it's part of the mystery of our reality and part of the mystery of the universe. Take Elgar's cello concerto. Wire Elgar up to a neurological measurement machine while he's composing Elgar's cello concerto. You will get a true readout. This is what's happening in his brain, but you will not get the mystery of the cello concerto itself. And the same is true of the human being. I think that my mind and my brain are coactive. But while I don't think there's a ghost in the machine, I don't think I have an independent, immortal soul. I think there is something mysterious about human consciousness. And I think there's something parallel to that about the universe. Wittgenstein said that if you could answer every possible scientific question, the problem would still remain, and the problem is being itself. Where did it come from? How does it start? So I think Sam Harris, along with a number of the neo-atheists, has become a fundamentalist. And in many ways, the neo-atheists have become the mirror image of the thing they hate. Whereas I think that the true, honest position is that we don't really know, but there is something here that's mysterious. And for him to reduce human goodness to pure neurology, I mean, it reduces to absurdity his own book anyway. I mean, how can I take a book that he's written seriously when in fact it's simply programmed by neurological impulses in his brain with which his mind is not in touch?
At the end of the book, he mentions that actually. He says, am I writing what I'm writing?
Yeah.
Or is my brain just writing what's writing? And do I control what I'm writing?
It loses the person. Now, and it may be one of those things you just have to take a faith position on. I'm a semi-determinist. I think that the real project in life is to know yourself. The Delphi oracle, that's what it said above it. Know thyself, gnothisiauton. And it seems to me that the one tragedy in life is to die without knowing who you were. Knowing that you were a bad person, or that you were a good person, or that you were an indifferent person, that you were a bigoted person. And the thing that gives you a bit of a lever and freedom is increasing self-knowledge.